I know that tackling a big room makeover can feel like a lot, so today we're going to be breaking down the steps in my own living room. Welcome to Homeschool. This is a series to help you develop your personal style at home. And in the last episode, I talked about the first phase of the design process. But in this episode, I wanted to show you what that looks like in action by going through the steps of my living room. So first I ask, how do I want this room to function? And I could easily just say that this is my living room. I just need it to look nice and be comfortable to sit in. But the truth is, this is a New York City apartment, so it serves many purposes. So first it is my entryway. The front door opens up into this space. This space also includes my dining room. Over there is my kitchen. So I guess that this video is going to be a little bit of a living room tour, but the entryway is the area where I drop off my keys, bags, wallet, AirPods, and then I need to be able to find all of those things easily and quickly when I'm leaving too. It's also the place where we store our most worn shoes. So the entryway needs to be super functional, and it also can't be an eyesore because it is in the living and dining room. We don't have a TV in here, but basically all of our leisure activities happen here. It is also my home office. This is where I spend every day working. And so it really needs to be functional, ergonomic, comfortable. And right now I'm working at a dining table, so it looks nice, but the dimensions aren't quite right for a desk. I don't want this to look too officey. I don't want it to be ugly because it is in our living room. So my next step is to actually make a list of all of these functions, label what are the primary functions and what are the secondary functions. Some of the other secondary functions would be when I exercise at home, this spot on the floor is where I do it. Then my boyfriend also practices his golf swing in here, so we need enough space where he's not breaking anything. And last but not least, this is also our guest room. So when friends and family come to visit, I need to be able to move things aside and make space for a queen-sized mattress. So now I have all the major functions in a list in order of priority, and I know that this step is really not fun, but I think that it is critical in designing a room so that you're going to be happy with the end result. Next, I'm making a list of what's going and what's staying. So I want to keep most of what's in this room: the armchair, the decor like the side tables and the pedestal and the lighting. I'm good with all of that. The stuff I want to get rid of are the entryway piece. I think that right now it is taking up a lot of space and it's storing books and ceramics, which really don't need to be in the entryway. And I would love to have a better system for storing our shoes. I'd like a new rug because the one that I have right now is too small and the jute is really kind of rough and spiky, so I can't do yoga or exercises on the floor. And then potentially a new desk. And for some context, I'm considering changing the layout of this room, so I'd like to try the sofa on the wall with the windows, and then I'd have to find a new spot and configuration for the desk. And then some nice to have but not really necessary additions would be a new coffee table. I would just like something with a bit more personality, and I don't have to feel too bad about that because this one was secondhand already, so I'm really just kind of recirculating. And then I'd like to find better window coverings because I just bought the cheapest possible curtain rod and it's really difficult to open and close the curtains. The curtains always get stuck on the rod, so I'm really just swapping out what I already have with pieces that are going to fit my life better. But if you are furnishing a mostly empty new home, then you're going to have a much longer list of must-have items. And if you're someone who is trying to declutter and make more space in your room to do the things that you love, then your list of things to get rid of would probably be longer, and your priority must-have items would probably focus on storage and organization. So I hope that going through these steps one by one is helpful, especially if you're designing a room right now. But I will see you in the next episode next week.